Okay, hello,
Previously
we're back.
on Life is Strange.
We're back on this game again. I'll talk after this cutscene, okay? But
You don't
we have a
know
lot to say.
who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
Let's talk about your superpower.
What are you doing here, Max? Stop! Don't come near me!
Not now. It won't work.
I know this isn't pleasant for any of us. Miss Caulfield, please, tell us everything.
Hey, it's Thelma and Louise.
That's Rachel's bracelet! Why the fuck are you wearing her bracelet?
Calm yourself, alright? It was a gift.
Max, we have to find Rachel soon.
Like you said, it's time to start the search for clues. Welcome to my domain. Let's find what we want and beat it.
Max, you better come check out these files.
Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it. Listen, I found pictures of Rachel and Frank being more than a friend.
I can't believe she was banging Frank. Rachel straight up lied to my face. Why didn't she say anything?
So who do you most want to blame?
My fucking dad, of course. Hello?
No, you don't.
Do you know what it's like to wait for your father to come home when you're a kid? Ever since he died, my life has been dipped in shit.
Chloe, I am awesome. We are awesome.
Hello? Are you even listening, Maxine?
This is totally fucked up. What else have I changed?
Max Caulfield. Hold on. Chloe, you have a visitor.
Alright, so hello again. We're back. It's been a long time. We're back playing Life is Strange, and I just want to say that... Look, okay, I can't pause yet. But I did record this. Okay, we're going to pause whenever we get the next chance to. There we go. Perfect. So I did actually record myself playing through part of this chapter already, but the recording messed up. It was terrible. It was unusable, which is a massive pain. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play through it again, and I'm going to make the exact same decisions I did before. I can't have as genuine reactions because I know what happens here up until a certain point. In the episode where it gets to that certain point, I will try to remember to mention this is where I played up to before. But I think I played about an hour or so into the story of this chapter. So a decent amount. I think it might have been less actually, now I've said that. I think it might have been about... I think somewhere between 30 to 45 minutes worth. And that I do have to say is annoying. I would have loved to have had my genuine reactions. The video was just unusable. The audio was all messed up. The video didn't look good. It was unusable, which really frustrates me because I wanted it to be good. But we're doing it now, and I'm gonna try and make it the best I possibly can, even though I have already seen some of this. So I thought I should clear that up before we start. So if, you know, when something major happens and I don't have that big of a reaction, now you understand why. There are some major things to happen. No spoilers. Let's get into it. The greatest thing about this is that crab. Look at him. I love him. I do like these cinematics that they do at the start of the chapters in this game. It's nice. The art style, I still don't know if I love it or don't. I don't understand why, but I can't decide if I really like it or I don't like it. I have an argument both ways, you know. Sorry, I've just realized I'm really quiet. It's because I am sat really far back from my desk. I'm so sorry you just heard my chair bang into my desk. But I had to move my chair. I should be better sounding now. I'm hoping to soon invest in myself, get myself a mic arm, so I'll be able to put my mic in front of my face instead of having it about a foot away. Instead it'll be about 4 or 5 inches, which I'll give you all ASMR. Also, I'll be able to turn my mic settings way down if it's right in front of me, so you won't have to hear all my clicking and tapping of the controller and everything, because I've played Life is Strange with a controller. Most of I've played keyboard and mouse. This game I played controller because the game itself suggests, hey, play this with a controller.
It's weird hanging out with you again.
I know. I'm glad we are, though.
It was nice that you sent me actual letters. It's more than any of my other friends have done. And you even wrote on that cool parchment paper. It's so Max.
So pretentious. But I love writing on it like an English poet. You deserve the best stationery.
Probably easier to write than to visit me. I don't mean that in a bitchy way. Not totally. You probably wanted to avoid awkward conversations like this.
Pretty much. Yeah.
But the worst thing you can do is treat me like a baby. I still want to laugh and talk shit with my best friend. Can we stop? This is seriously the best view of the sunset. What do photographers call that?
The golden hour.
See? Without you here, I'd have no clue. Bet you could take some amazing shots. Those beached whales are so sad. I kind of know how they feel. At least, I'm alive here with you.
You're a real survivor, Chloe. I know you have to deal with so much.
I don't want anybody else feeling sorry for me. I can do that. Along with my parents. My dad still feels guilty about buying me that car.
Are you okay to talk about the accident?
We never actually have, huh? There's not much to say. Some prick in an SUV cut me off and I flew into a ditch.
Do you remember everything?
I saw everything in bullet time. I felt my back snap and that was the last thing I ever felt in my body. When I woke up in the hospital, I literally couldn't move a muscle.
Jesus. I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I'm just happy I did get to see you again. I could have ended up vanishing out of the blue like that girl from Blackwell.
You mean Rachel Amber? When was the last time you talked to her?
Never. I just read about her in the news. I didn't even know her name. You did?
This is such a different world than
Sorry, I keep hitting my mic with my phone. I keep
After
picking it
that
up
snow
and
and
placing it down.
It's more like the end of the world.
Because I've got getting notifications anyway.
It might be, but
I may not remember
I
every
like to
decision
think
I
we
made
can still
the
change
previous time
things
I
for
went
the
through
better.
this, but I'm
I'd
going
like
to
to
try and
think
remember
that
them as
too.
best as I can.
But I don't have much hope these days.
So I
I
may
know things
change something a
seem
little
out
bit.
of control, but as long as we're together, I don't feel afraid.
Hanging out with you makes me feel like a total kid again. You don't even know.
Listen, Chloe, I'm sorry I haven't been out to see you more. That was wrong. You're my best friend.
Max, thanks for coming out to see me. You're doing awesome.
I don't think so.
My nose is getting cold. Maybe we should get back to my place?
It is hella cold out here.
Hella? I hate
I
that word.
forget how cringy this game is at times, man.
None taken.
Oh, the language it uses, it's pretty cringy. I don't like using that word. I've stopped using the word cringe, but nah, just it feels like this game feels like it was written by some really good story writers, that just have no idea how teenagers speak. Just like a great team of writers, but they're all like 50 years old trying to write what teenagers in the 2010s would say, and it just didn't work. I would like to see one of the characters in this game just be a massive chav though. Just rocking up like, raw fam, what we say in blood, you know? How mad would that be?
Lair. Feels like a high-tech cell. But I am lucky my parents bust their ass to take care of me. I know it's hard for them.
They're grateful you're here with them.
Right. Especially when they can't even take a walk alone. Sometimes I act like a total teenage brat just to give them an excuse to yell at me. Pathetic, I know.
Chloe, you're a great daughter. You're kind and sensitive, when you don't even have to be.
Trust me, I still get my rage on. Especially when a nurse has to watch while I take a dump so she can wipe my bum. Or when doctors flip me around like I was a science doll.
I can't even imagine. But you're still amazing. You always have been since we were kids.
Thanks again for coming, Max. I, need to get my drink on. Can you bring me some water?
Ooh, we get to adventure around.
Snow globes are taking over. Hello, Chloe. She likes fluffy animals now.
Sure, you get her that water, but at the same time, I want to look at everything.
Chloe doesn't weigh that much. Oh man. She has to use that ventilator. I'm glad I took this photo. Chloe has a new memory of William and her together. Does Chloe look at the garden and think about her childhood? She can't even feel the grass now.
I mean, she could stick her face in
That's
it.
a serious heat lamp.
If you stick your face on something, you can feel it. It'll be a bit weird to lie down face down in it, but you know.
Max,
There's the old Chloe.
I cut off her voice line there, I'm sorry.
That must be her mighty morphine machine.
Is that
No
lamp
more
a
bombs
leak?
for her.
Look at that, that looks like a leak, like as in the vegetable, that lamp right there. Is it one? Man, I'm gonna turn it down a little bit because it's quite loud in my ears, so I'm just gonna do that. I think it might have been a little loud on the recording as well. So, turned it down.
Man. No wonder my throat is dry. I don't think I...
Actually, now I've done that, it's too quiet. Alright, we're gonna go up a little bit more. Oops. There. Hopefully that is the perfect balance.
The whole year.
Have you ever thought about doing a podcast or something?
I wish I could punch your face right now. A podcast? Dude, I am
Hey.
a pod in a cast.
Don't diss
Boring.
podcasts.
Ouch.
They're great.
It
I
was
have
just
one.
a thought.
I have
no,
one,
you're just
2
fine
episodes
now.
deep.
Yeah, that's become a bad habit of mine.
You sound like an adult now. It seems like we were kids in another life.
What do you remember about us as kids? We all have different memories.
I think about us as little pirates, running and jumping through Arcadia Bay.
Me too. But we're still pirates in our own way.
Yeah, right. Check me out, Chloe of the Caribbean. No way.
Oh, I hate the way they pronounce that word. Caribbean.
Unless you're with me. As
Caribbean,
you
mate.
can see, I can't keep all my other friends away.
You have me. I'm not leaving you, Chloe.
Well, you didn't visit me a lot either. I mean, I loved your cards and photos, but...
I know I wasn't around much. No excuses, I'm a loser. But I am trying to make things right.
How? Dude, you're not Supermax. And I'm not trying to guilt trip you.
Sorry, that was
That's
my
what
bones
parents are
clicking.
for.
They love you so much.
I know. My mom and dad are so cute. They always pop in here and make sure everything's okay with me.
I think Joyce and William are incredible.
Max, The accident has been so hard on them. Our insurance sucks, and the medical bills are fucking insane.
I bet. This tech must be crazy expensive.
Along with the drugs, the nurses, the supplies. Mom and Dad are always broke, and they get so frustrated. Is it worth it?
Chloe, you're priceless. No pun intended.
You are such a geek. That's why I love you. Of course, I know a geek when I be one. See, I'm practically a human entertainment system. It would be sweet to chill out together and watch a movie like when you'd spend the night at my house.
What do you want to watch?
I think I'm in like a mellow Blade Runner mood.
Best film. That
Plus,
Blade
you know, I
Runner might
always
be
wanted
my
to have
favorite
full
film.
colored bangs like Chris.
I know.
Such a good
You
film.
look incredible with blue hair. Now let's get this show on the road. And you better not fall asleep on me like you always do when we watch movies.
I remember, Max. Swear I won't fall asleep. Not when you're here. Not yet.
I want to watch Blade Runner again now, because it's just such a good film. I've watched it a bunch,
Here's the DVD.
but I'd watch Blade Runner again. Because you know, why would you not want to watch Blade Runner again? It's just such a good film. Director's cut is the elite cut of Blade Runner. Don't argue with me, because I'm right. 2049 was also fantastic, and had Ryan Gosling, and I love Ryan Gosling, so everything Blade Runner is amazing. The original and 2049, and the shorts that came before 2049 came out. Love it all. If you haven't watched Blade Runner, just stop what you're doing. Stop watching this video. Go and watch Blade Runner, and then come back. It's amazing. It's one of the best films you'll ever watch. I have a massive bias. I love Blade Runner. It's so damn good. I know Blade Runner is not everyone's favourite film, but it's mine. And I'll argue for its positives all day, every day. It's amazing. I love Blade Runner. I feel like I've run this point into the
I
ground.
cannot believe you fell asleep so
I'll let them
fast.
talk now.
How dare you?
I know you were beat down after the day with me, and Blade Runner is a pretty dreamy movie to watch at night.
Sorry, I hit my
Do
poster
you-
on my
do you
wall.
think Deckard is a replicant?
Stretch my arm out.
Sorry, I can see you're not wide awake like me.
No, I'm sorry I crashed so hard. Were you okay?
I do have a mother and father when you're not falling asleep on me.
You are a bitch in the morning.
It's the company I keep. Yesterday was such a blast.
It was great seeing you.
I know things were different when we were just dorky kids, but being with you made me feel like when we were little pirates, jumping and running through the forests again. It meant a lot to me just to chill out with you and bullshit. Fuck. I'm getting my regular head pains. Can you, pretty please, go upstairs and get my morphine injector in the bathroom?
Morphine injector?
It's total Star Trek shit. You can't even see the needle. Seriously, I need it. My parents keep the swag upstairs because they think I can't get to it. But you can, Max. Like a pirate, right?
I'm on it, Chloe. Man, Joyce and William built a whole new bathroom for Chloe. They're so great. I still can't believe I put Chloe in that chair.
Hey, there he is. My man. I love him. How can you not love him? Just look at him. I love him.
They might get their own home taken away because of medical bills. That's terrible.
Let's have a chat to him.
Am I bothering you?
Why, yes, Max. I love going through bills. Kidding. How can you bother me? I haven't seen you in forever.
I know. You look exactly the same.
Don't like the way that people's mouths move in this game.
It's so cool.
It's odd.
Good. Or I'd
It's
be
not
scared
synced
if I
up.
didn't look like me.
In any
Of course,
way.
you seem more adult now. So what's on your mind?
I don't know how to say this, but I'm truly sorry about what happened to Chloe.
Me too. All it takes is a few minutes to change a girl's whole life. But she's alive. She's been a trooper.
She is amazing. I'm so glad you're here to help her. And be her father.
I'm so glad Joyce is here to help us both. Max, I just hate to think of what would happen to Chloe if I wasn't here.
William, I just want you to know that whatever happens, I'll always be here for Chloe. Always.
I know you will, Max.
Being around you and Joyce again is so nostalgic.
Very old school, as they say. I think it's great for Chloe to see you. Makes Joyce happy, too. So, it's not all bad news in Arcadia Bay. Or is it?
What do you think is going on with all of this crazy weather and animals dying?
Nobody knows, right? It is Nostradamus type shit, pardon my French. But all I actually care about now is Chloe and Joyce. My family.
The Prescott family might be bad news. What do you think about them?
Evil. Next question?
Sounds like you know them well.
More than I want to. But Joyce has to work for those greedy bastards at Pan Estates. I don't even like to think about it.
I was reading about that missing girl. Rachel Amber.
Oh, yeah, she went to Blackwell, right? Oh, poor thing. That's a real nightmare for a family. I get scared thinking about Chloe and that we might lose her someday.
I was impressed by Chloe's room and all the high-tech equipment.
You should be. We could buy a few mansions for what it all costs. The insurance helps, but I don't know, Max.
I know it must be hard on you guys, financially.
These bills are more like crushing. We have to mortgage our home, and that's pretty scary. But we'll get through it. Price is always right. Get it? No?
I have to go see if Chloe needs anything. It was so great talking with you again.
You act like it's the last time. And please, keep me from these bills whenever you want.
Duh. You love him. You just love him. He's the most lovable character. Oh good, we have quite a lot of text here. Okay, how does Chloe text? I don't want to bring up something that's rude, but how does she do it? Because obviously, I feel bad saying it, but she's paralyzed from like the neck down. How does she send a text? No, voice recognition. That's a thing that can be used. Phones have voice recognition. Yep, no, it makes sense. She could just, you know, speak at the phone and it works. Like, my phone has that. I can do that if I want. I don't use it, but if I wanted to, I could. Ooh, what's in here? Joyce is in here. Let's go have a chat to her.
Nice to have you around.
Joyce used to hate smokers in the diner. Joyce is already a supermom.
I feel like that was a bit nosy, just opening her drawer, but yeah, we move. What are we saying,
Good morning,
Joyce?
Max. Oh, you and Chloe are so much quieter now than when you were kids.
I remember. It's nice waking up in your house again.
Oh, William and I love it. Finally seeing you and Chloe together after all these years. After the accident.
I have to tell you how much I love seeing you and William together again.
He's been such a hero through all this. Chloe and I are lucky to have him.
Is William still the same? After everything that's happened?
For better and for worse. But always for the better. I never thought I'd love a man so much I can't imagine life without him.
No, don't.
Sounds
You
corny, I know.
can't say that,
You rule,
because
Joyce.
we know what
Things would be
happens.
different if I did. I like how you think, kid.
I wish I was a better friend. I know Chloe doesn't get many visitors.
Oh, Max, you're Chloe's best friend for a reason. You're here exactly when she needs you.
I hope so. You guys do such an amazing job taking care of her.
We can only do so much, and she gets damn sick of her parents. That's why it's so important you came to spend time with her. Max, Chloe's condition is not improving. Her respiratory system is very weak, and she... Do you know what I'm saying?
Joyce. I'm so sorry you have to go through all this.
Bad or good, I embrace every moment with my daughter and my husband. This is what it means to be a family, and we'll always be one, no matter what.
How are you doing, Joyce?
I'm doing the best I can, Max. I won't lie, it's difficult, but nobody said life was easy here in Arcadia Bay.
Plus, you guys have to work, too.
Bill and I have no time for ourselves. And we're working more than we're living. I even had to take a part-time gig at Pan Estates. Ugh.
Do you know the Prescotts?
I know that Sean Prescott won't be happy until he owns everything in Arcadia Bay. Stay away from his son, Nathan.
So, what do you think is going on here with all of this eco-havoc?
Maybe Arcadia Bay just wants to be left alone. I know the feeling. Honestly, I don't give a shit about too much outside our house.
I don't blame you, Joyce.
Except now we have dead birds and beach whales outside our front door. So maybe I should care, for Chloe's sake.
Do you know somebody named David Madsen? He, might hang out at the Two Whales.
Well, that was random. Yeah, he's a bus driver. He comes in sometimes. Cute, quiet. Why?
Oh, I was just curious.
Because that's
You
not
always
suspect
were.
at all.
Nice to see that everything doesn't change.
I better get back to Chloe now.
Could have
It's
made
good
up a lie
talking
about
to you,
David,
Joyce.
but no, just
You
says
too,
I was,
Mark.
curious. Come on, fam. Think something better. You can think up a better lie than, oh, I was just curious.
It's good for Chloe to stay in touch with her.
Oh,
Look at that.
sorry, I didn't
They have no idea what's in their future.
I didn't realise that was going to cut off the voice line, I'll be honest.
That is such a sweet shot of Chloe. I wonder who took the picture.
You're going to be nosy and open another
William
drawer.
is trying so hard. He's still awesome.
I play this game in a very nosy fashion where I'm just like, I'm just going to look at everything you have. Which door is it? Oh, there we go. Is there a light switch in here? There we go. Now, let's open the cabinet.
Here it is.
There you go.
I never
First
thought
thing I
I'd
look
be
at.
delivering morphine to my best friend.
I'll switch off the light, save energy and all that, save the planet, save the turtles and all that, you know?
Chloe's door doesn't have a warning anymore.
Oh wow, that's weird to see.
A blue butterfly? I'm sure this is a total coincidence.
What is it like? Is that making reference to the butterfly effect, or have I just forgotten something? I've probably just forgotten something.
I guess we stopped growing up together.
Sorry, I keep hitting my desk there with my hand. It's probably able to be picked up by the mic, and I apologize for that.
I'm still overwhelmed by this new reality. And I feel so guilty for putting Chloe and her family through this. I could give Chloe the choice of keeping William alive, but that would be cruel. But then I see that they're a family again, and who am I to judge? Shoes. Chloe always did love stomping around. I never heard much about William's brother. Toys? I kinda wanna open this and see what's in here.
But that would be too nosy.
They bought crutches for Chloe, hoping she might walk again.
And what's this at? We're gonna read everything.
Too bad Joyce and William can't get any help from the Prescott Foundation.
I honestly can't be bothered to read every word on that letter, I'll be honest. With all the things like that, I can't be bothered to read all the words on them because I'm lazy, simply put. Can we look through these doors? Nope. Okay, we just go downstairs. And then we will go back to Chloe, who is through that door just there. But we will go back through that door in the next episode, because I've been recording for over 30 minutes now and I feel like that's long enough for one episode. So hopefully you're all excited to see this series back. I'm excited to be recording it again. Yeah, so if you enjoyed, drop a like, subscribe if you're new, all that cool stuff, and I will hopefully see you all in the next episode. Peace.